One time in.
All right, match number 2
0-0-2.
about to get started. Kate Fahey serves at Let's Play Pickleball.
Side out. Zero, 0-1.
Such a beautiful
Point.
defense there from Etta. I do think one of the things I felt this morning, it is warming up now, but the ball is going to play a little factor too.
1-0-1.
Especially when it's new and fresh.
Yeah.
The returns are going to be essential to keep them in, get play started.
Yeah, love your take.
Second
Going
serve.
from Lifetime ball back to the Vulcan ball. What did you as a player have to do there?
You know, I wasn't really too prepared for it. I practiced a little bit on the Vulcan. I got used to that Lifetime. I do like it a
1-0-2.
lot, so this was an adjustment for sure.
Side out.
We're going to see a bunch of those from Elise
Absolutely.
for 10 days here in Brookhaven.
0-1-1. Second serve.
It was just a little bit long. Oh, okay.
You called it out. Reverting, okay. You can, yes. We have a challenge of the in ruling. The result of the rally is second serve, 0-1-2.
Jim Price, do you agree?
After review, the result of the rally stands. Ball was in. Lost a challenge, 2 free challenges remaining, 3 free challenges remaining. Resume play at 1-1-1.
So in indeed.
Yes,
It is
Kate on one,
interesting
yes.
that they are staying and not switching
Time in.
here.
1-1-1.
Meaning Etta staying on the right on odd.
Yeah, I'm very
Second
surprised to
serve.
see that. You know, Etta is definitely the stronger left side player. Maybe Elise has
1-1-2.
been practicing her left side game a little bit, feels more comfortable there. Beautifully done.
Side out.
I mean, there's the proof, just these heavy volleys that Etta gets done with very little massive swinging to do it.
1-1-1.
Dive. We knew she'd be on the ground.
Second serve.
Yard sale with the paddle. Couldn't come up with it. That's the effort you know you're going to get every time, Tammy.
Already, I mean, 1-1, she's giving her whole body to this court to start the day. Incredible. And I mean, what an athlete.
1-1-2.
If I did that, I don't think I'd get up for
recall.
3 days.
Oh, we would be delayed for a couple hours.
Incredible respect to her. Her physical ability,
1-1-2.
volleyball background probably helps with
Yes.
that. But great athlete. Ooh.
Oh my. And it's Etta that lobs it. And that's why we love women's
Side out.
doubles right there. What a rally, Tammy.
Unbelievable point. And I will point out that on the side of the shock right now, they have the sun in their eyes. So when you saw Anna there hitting a subpar overhead, she probably got this one right in her eyes. So Utah definitely realizes that. And they're probably going to use that even more to their advantage now. But all around amazing point.
Point.
So we saw throughout on both sides some tough missed returns in your match.
Yes, especially in the men's doubles. I
Yeah.
felt that the Flash just had a few
2-1-1.
too many return errors there. It's a tough bounce, I will say. Can't fault them too much.
Point.
Yeah, you know, I think conditions play a little factor with the weather, and then the ball just, it's just giving a funky bounce on that serve. So I think
3-1-1.
Jay did mention stay a little lower, try use your legs more and control it.
Anna Bright stepping back and firing away, and that great voice that is not mine that you hear here is Tammy Emmerich. Love having her in the booth giving us
4-1-1.
not just insights from her great career, but she just played on this court.
Oh, rare
Second
mistake
serve.
there from Anna. I was just about to say Anna is in this match now. I feel like the beginning she was just finding her feet a little bit.
Yep.
4-1-2.
But I feel like she's in it now. And maybe getting too many looks here. And the Utah
Point.
women look like they're just changing their game style a little bit here, beginning
You
taking
maintaining your
advantage
alcohol?
of the middle a little bit.
And
We have challenge of the alcohol. The result of the rally is
another
5-1-2.
challenge here. So
Proceed to video review.
Again, each team gets 3 for the 4 doubles matches. We also saw Tammy bringing Elise over to the left, and we see that just deep indeed. So this is going to be 5-1. Do you have a different mentality coming out here when it's just this one game sprint to 11 versus the PPA match you'll play in a couple of days?
Yeah, in my mind, 100%. Whether I execute it or not, it depends on the day, depends who you're playing. I feel like the first, to get that side change, if you can keep it competitive, there's most definitely a better side here, especially with the sun playing a factor and the wind a little bit. So I feel like if you can keep it competitive on the worst side, you're looking good for the second half
After
of
review, the result of the rally
game.
stands. Ball was out.
Yeah.
Loss of free challenge.
So
One
that's-
remaining.
That's
3
the
free challenges
second missed
remaining.
return
Resume
here
play
in the
at
last couple
5-1-2.
points, and that's what we don't want to do, especially to keep, they're kind of letting the shock run away with a little bit here.
Yes.
I think they just need to clean up a little bit. I'd like to see them switch here.
Time in.
Put Elise back on the right.
5-1-2.
Just give some different looks. Okay. Oh,
They
and
will
another
do
one.
Point.
that, but
Timeout change in.
unfortunately,
6-1-2.
the
St. Louis.
return Sails. So we will take a quick break. Shock and awe looking very good on Halloween, up 6-1.
Florida before we
6-1-2.
came, she had some rehearsals there, so
Oh.
we got to adjust to the colder weather.
Point.
Oh, another missed return there. So that's 3 on the side of Utah in the last, maybe 5 points.
You can't beat this team just handing it to them.
Yeah, you need to make
7-1-2.
'em play. Let's make them play, girls.
So at least he's going to stay on the left this time. That's in. So there we
Point.
saw exactly what you explained. Elise could not even see that shank off the paddle of Anna Bright and couldn't take advantage.
Yeah, the shock
You're on 8.
ladies, I mean, now being on this side, they know those lobs.
8-1-2.
Just put it up if you're on defense. The sun it's not fun.
Side out.
And the new bride, Kate Fahey, tries to run it down
I like
the
that.
line.
She was on it. It was a right shot. Maybe
1-8-1.
just one step closer into the kitchen, and she's got it. We all make that mistake sometimes.
Point.
I mean, there's the power, and she has to have this mentality, I think, for them to win. And even the thought of her being on the right troubles
2-8-1.
me.
Yes, I think Etta needs to stay on the left.
Whoops.
Point.
Etta, if she's in front of Kate, she can go at her
Yeah.
because a lot harder going at Anna Bright on a speed up. I'd
sure.
prefer to go, up against Kate. Although Kate has great defense, I just like Etta being right in front of Kate and
3-8-1.
taking it to her. I think that's her only chance.
Yeah, I want her full dragon mode.
Absolutely.
Second serve.
Nice power there from Kate. I love, she's constantly evolving her
3-8-2.
game. Previously a little more defense. I love to see more offense.
They'll take it
Point.
off the tape, but it was a Etta Tuionatoa attack that got that started off the speed up off the bounce from Kate Fahey.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a little unlucky there, hit the net.
4-8-2.
But, Edda's got to be Edda.
Point.
Nice. Good serve there, but again.
Timeout, St. Louis Shock.
Timeout.
5-8-2.
Good
And
timeout.
Bright's seen enough. So, just like that, the bad side is actually the good side right now, Tammy.
Yeah, it seems like the returns are definitely sailing more from this side. I do feel like this morning, maybe a little bit of both. Again, the winds just, you know, moves a little bit
Yes.
throughout the day. But again, the returns, I feel like, you know, I don't know the secret because I myself couldn't figure it out this morning. We had both sides had a tough time with it, but I feel like that might be the big factor here going forward in this MLP, and maybe, well, the bowl will change next week for the Worlds, but I feel like here in this MLP, that's going to be a big factor because especially in this format, you know, if you're giving 3, 4, even 5 return mistakes per game.
15 seconds.
That's
It's
way
gonna
too
be
much.
tough.
No timeout.
Yeah.
One timeout.
It's presence.
A third or a half, you're going to the freebie factory that many
Time
times.
in.
Nothing feels better than getting
5-8-2.
a return
No.
mistake. It's,
Oh.
let's go. Scoring.
Point.
Nice slide and counter from Elise Jones, and look at this. They're within 2.
Yes. Back in the game.
6-8-2.
World-class digs from Elise there.
Side out.
And here, Anna Bright, air traffic controlling that whole rally. Go, get it.
She's the commander-in-chief.
8-6-1.
And it talks, we listen.
Man,
Point.
Bad luck off the bounce, off the net. Nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, a couple, you know, I feel like Utah had a chance.
9-6-1.
They just got a little unlucky there. Point before they did better. I like them here in this position.
Point.
And another one.
And just like that, when they were closing in, it's game point for the Shock.
10-6-1.
Oh, the one he
Second
flicked goes
serve.
deep.
I don't know if that was there, Anna. I know she's been working on that flick, and she's definitely implemented it super well. But that was a little optimistic. But you know,
Yes.
she's up. They're on the one. I
10,
like that she
6,
wants
2.
to end with a bang. You know, here we go. She's got another chance to close it out. Beautiful defense.
Wow, again, the sun. Short hop, and it's a beauty. And that is wide. So,
Side out.
so much communication. Mother Nature everywhere here. And they save 2 game points. Now what do they do with the ball?
6-10-1.
Yep, and that's so good. That's
Second
Anna,
serve.
you know, just big in the middle there. She saw her opportunity and she pounced on it. I think she's going to probably try and get herself involved here in the next few points as much as she can and try to get this closed out.
6-10-2.
There's her flick.
Side out.
She got it. I love the placement on that too. She didn't go for too much.
Yeah.
She got it just right when Edda was transitioning. Flicked
10-6-1.
it kind of low. Nothing Edda could do. Beautiful shot.
Game point 3 for St. Louis. Didn't
Point
get what
game.
she wanted on the
11-6.
lob. Fahey makes her
St. Louis
pay, and the Shock are off and running. Their ladies get it done. 1-0 Shock. here come the fellas. I can't say the teenagers anymore because Tardio just turned 20, but what a handful. And no Tyler Loong today. Yates Johnson jumps in next to Tui Nation. Fellas up next. We'll be right back.
Game
Tie
two,
this
time
up.
in.
Gabe Tardio's
0-0-2.
got the ball. Let's play pickleball.
Oh, beautiful
Point.
start for the Shock guys. I was going to say that I think the first few points are going to be a big, big factor. If Utah want to make this competitive,
1-0-2.
they need to come out and be super, into it and not give any free points. Beautiful.
Side out.
And that's why he's Tui Nation.
Exactly. He's got it on the hat and shows it off right there. Let's see where the returns
0-1-1.
go here. This will be interesting.
Second serve.
That's what the Utah team need to stay away from, giving those free points,
0-1-2.
especially here in the beginning.
Side out.
Man. I mean, so much spin, Tammy.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe's reach is incredible. He'll throw some underspin at you, some topspin at you.
1-0-1.
Especially, I feel like with this ball right now, it's in Gabe's favor.
Point.
There, a missed return. 2 loose errors from Yates. Hopefully, he kind of works his way into this one a little bit.
2-0-1. Point.
That time the Tui flies a little deep. Those of us that love it, both of us in this
3-0-1.
booth certainly do. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
tricky
tricky.
Bolivian.
That was, I love seeing Gabe, his reach, and I also love his in the middle, how he's reaching in
4-0-1.
now and using his backhand to take the middle, alleviating some pressure off H.
Oh, that
makes-
lands
Second
in.
serve.
It does. Still like it from the Shock guys. I think they've started really clean here. Love to see it. See if Connor, I think Connor needs to
4-0-2.
try to take a little more court here. And
Point.
On it again, and they have a chance to switch up 6-0.
not a good feeling
No.
when you're on the
5-0-2.
opposite side of that.
ATP's
Point.
a beauty.
Timeout change in.
Too
6-0-2,
much
St.
spin
Louis.
on that, and they get to 6 without a blemish on the other side. So as we mentioned earlier, 4 pools. You got to win your pool to get to the semifinals. This is pool number 4, and let's take a look at who's in this one, because this one has a bonus in there as our good friends, the Las Vegas Night Owls, earn their way up, and they're getting that opportunity right away. They are loaded with players that deserve to be in Premier, so they are where they should be. Tammy, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. One of my favorite teams, just because one of my very, very good friends, Brooke, is on that team.
Yes, Brooke Buckner.
I'm a big Brooke fan, and Zoe. I think that they just stood out in the Challenger. You know, they were almost untouched. Here and
Yes.
there, the chefs did challenge them. My husband's team, the Black Bears, I
Yes.
think did
15
take it
seconds.
to them once or twice. But I do feel that the Owls have the firepower, the camaraderie again, great team chemistry there. So I'm happy to see them here in Premier. And I think they're going to bring it to the other teams.
Yeah, you need to be
Time in.
playing really well,
6-0-2.
or a team, air quotes, that came from Challenger is going to get you. They aren't losing all their
Point.
matches. I'll just put that
I
out
think
there
they've
right
already
now.
probably, I didn't see the score, but they played Hustlers this morning.
Okay.
So I'm
where they'd be favored.
I do think so, yes. And I think the Hustlers did not have their full team here.
7-0-2.
Oh, what a move
So
by
beautiful.
Big
Point.
H. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the letter H. 8-0.
Yeah, they're just, I mean,
8-0-2.
Utah has no answer here. And, you know, I think they should maybe try slow it down a little bit. Maybe take a timeout here. Get themselves on the board.
Point.
Wide on the dink up the line. We are endangering Pickle Land here.
We are.
9-0-2.
Just
Point.
too
That is
good.
exactly where we are on that nasty drop there.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the shot guys. How
10-0-2.
they've kept their concentration the whole game here. Well, it's not over yet, but there it is.
It is
Point
now.
game.
And
11-0
the
St.
Utah
Louis.
fellas get pickled on Halloween. The
pretty spooky.
boogeymen are a teenager and a 20-year-old from Bolivia. Look out for them, and they're not messing around. Anna Bright and Big H are who they're throwing out there first. They want to get this done in 3. We'll see if they can do it after this. Best
0-0-2.
team out there. Anna Bright to serve. Let's play pickleball. That's
Side
the way
out.
to start a match right there, Tammy.
I love it. Yeah, that was a great start. Nice point there on both ends. Could have gone either way.
0-0-1.
Wow, backside of the paddle after it catches the line, and that ends
Second
up
serve.
working. He's swagalicious, even on balls he thinks are going out.
Oh, he's just too cool for school. He can do it
0-0-2.
all. That toolbox is extensive, but Elise played a great point
Side out.
there. I'd love to see more of that. I think they did a great job there of kind of playing offense and defense, and you know, in one point. I'd like
0-0-1.
if they can keep that up, there's going to be a good match.
Oh, what an Ernie move, and Anna Bright ran over there to
Point.
make sure he didn't fall into the kitchen, Tammy.
Anna had his back. She's got to carry him and have his back now. But yeah, I think one thing we can see here is
1-0-1.
that both of these teams are very used to each other.
And if you're new
Second
here, we
serve.
play a men's doubles match, a women's doubles match. Both of those went to St. Louis, and then 2 mixed doubles matches. We're done once somebody gets to 3. If it's 2-2, we play
1-0-2.
an epic singles tiebreaker called a dream breaker. We'll run you through that if we get there. And that's just a
Point.
teenager bringing it.
That's some beautiful play by Hayden. Back to just like, you know, I think that both of these teams have played a lot of matches in MLP together.
2-0-2.
Elise and Connor have been a fixture in H. And you can tell
Side
just
out.
how comfortable, like, you know, H was going for an Ernie, missed it, but Anna had his back. And you can see with Utah as well, they're used to, they're in sync. You know, it takes 2 to tango,
Yeah.
and they display that
0-2-1.
very well. Sometimes when there's changes, new partnerships, it can be tough.
Lob into the sun. I mean, he is
Second serve.
everywhere.
He's on a mission. He wants lunch.
0-2-2.
And he can have lunch. If they win here, we would not play that second mixed doubles.
Side out.
Maybe a little bad bounce there. We're just going to call it that.
We'll just go with that.
We'll just go with that.
Yes.
2-0-1.
She says sit like it's a golf shot trying
Second
to
serve.
stay in the fairway, and it does.
It listened. She spoke. It listened. Mama rules.
2-0-2.
And a bright
Side
not
out.
pleased with her lob there. Nice overhead.
Yeah, I think maybe the lobs would be better from the Utah side right now because on the Shock side is
0,
where the
2,
sun
1.
is. So I'd like to see Mighty Mouse hit a few more lobs. She's so good at it.
Second serve.
And Mighty Mouse, of course, you're referring to Elise Jones, who does what all of us do. We stare
0,
at our
2, 2.
paddle when we miss. Stupid paddle.
How could you do that to me?
Got him.
Oh, we got it.
Side out.
Elise says good leave, but doesn't realize it went off the chest of Connor on his way by.
2-0-1.
Man, hooks it in. Drop shot. She's there. She's there again. She's there again. She's not there after
Point.
all that defense.
What an incredible effort there from Elise. That's just what I love. You know, they're down 2-0 in this. They're down in this game, but she's fighting and she's running, and that's just so good for the
3-0-1.
sport. I love to see that.
Second serve.
They'll take that. Try to get back on serve and score some
3-0-2.
points here.
Man, that is a
Point.
heavy overhead staring right into the sun.
Yeah, sun did not affect him there. It could be that it's moving a little bit. I do feel like the
4-0-2.
sun's maybe gone a little bit in a different direction.
ATP is defended. Barnett's got his steps in for the day. Can he win the rally?
Oh, wow.
He sure
Wow.
can.
Side out.
Another amazing rally from all four players. Here's a great look at an ATP or around the post. Perfectly legal here, defended from Anna Bright.
Beautiful
0-4-1.
two-handed ATP from Connor. Beautiful.
Second serve.
Protractor worthy angle right there from Patrick Wynn.
Yeah, H says I'm not letting you run
0-4-2.
that one down.
Point.
And that stops a long run of points as the fellas didn't score for Utah, so finally on the board.
Yeah, and
1-4-2.
You can see how the Utah side, the shade has pushed back a little bit. Earlier this morning, the shade was definitely past the DoorDash sign, so sun is moving.
Point.
Goes for the angle again, but gets too much of it, and that's 2 in a row for Utah.
Yeah, and I do think that he's factoring in that the Utah team are so fast.
2-4-2.
He's going for a little bit too much because he wants to end the point rather than just making them, play a couple extra shots. probably
Side
one of
out.
the fastest teams you'll find. Their defense is just superb.
Yes. Love the read from Garnett. Just had the paddle face open, so a little late. But they do push back and get a pair.
4-2-1.
Get the ball back quickly.
Second serve.
Again, H just a little impatient. Looks like he just wants to, smash
4-2-2.
it instead of a little more placement.
Popped
Point.
up and demolished from Anna Bright. So Bright and Patrick Wynn have a chance to switch ends up for. We do that because of everything you've talked about. Mother Nature is in
5-2-2.
play here. So once one team gets to 6, we switch ends. Chance to do that here. And that is
Point.
exactly
Timeout,
what
change
we will
hands,
do
6-2-2 St. Louis.
emphatically.
6-2-2.
And then the best players in the world will switch to a more tournament style starting on Monday with qualies and then Tuesday through the following Sunday. So
Point.
you can't get better access to the best players like Tammy Emmerich right here in Dallas.
Yeah, and from a
7-2-2.
player perspective, I do feel this is just one of the greatest stops on tour. We'll have the
Point.
Pickleball Boulevard built up, live music. The PPA has just done an incredible job of growing the
8-2-2.
sport, putting on this amazing event we look forward to every year. So definitely come out and support, have some fun.
Point.
And timeout,
Timeout,
called
Utah,
by
9-2-2.
Utah, as the Shock are 2 points away, not from just winning this game, but winning this match. So
To anybody
9-2-2.
here, you need to answer, and I think it brings out the excitement and the pressure a little bit.
Side
love
out.
that insight from Tammy. So they get you call that timeout to try and stop momentum. They get that
2-9-1.
done here, but big mountain to climb. Let's see if they can start up the hill here.
Point. Three, 9-1.
Oh, beautiful
Point.
shot. That was a nice dipper, a real dipper hybrid. And I love that in these conditions. I think the drives are not working as
4-9-1.
well as we hope. So I love that hybrid, and it turned into an unreturnable shot.
And what do you mean
Second
by
serve.
hybrid for those at home?
So, coming from tennis, a lot of us like to just smack the ball 100%.
4-9-2.
A hybrid's more where we're like 60, 70%. Aim it a little bit shorter, high margins, get it to their feet, and you're in business.
He's everywhere. And then Anna Bright, Olay
Side out.
gets out of the way there.
Oh, and look at her doing a little cutesy move. I love it. A little Anna show.
Personality
9-4-1.
for days out of that.
Yes, Queen Anna.
Oh, just wide.
Second
Tried to
serve.
Get it back behind Garnett. Can't get that done.
Yes, Anna definitely has a personality. I love, she started to put some daily
9-4-2.
vlogs, like
Yes.
in the life of Anna Bright on her social media. Definitely check them out. It's entertaining.
Sends it, and
Point.
Patrick
Beautiful.
went all over it, and we are at game and match point.
That's a display of just how Patrick has, I think, evolved. Previously I don't think he was as good in mixed as in
10-4-2.
men's, but I love how he's gotten more aggressive, and he's really everywhere on the court. So kudos to him for stepping it up, evolving his game.
Oh, and that
Point
goes
game
wide,
match.
and that
11-4
does it.
St.
So
Louis
the
Shock.
St. Louis Shock come in here, and they want a title, and they are off and running 3-0. We will not need to play the fourth match. So we'll talk to a couple of the winners when we come back. Shock and awe here in Dallas. Hayden, I'll start with you. Terrific back-to-back matches there for you. What was the key for you to come out here and just be that dominating Shock team that we know you are?
Yeah, I mean, I know we all definitely had some nerves, so we just tried to calm down. We kind of zenned out before the match. And, yeah, just had a ton of energy, and we're ready to go. Let's go, Kate Faye.
Yes.
Kate, congrats. You've got that newlywed glow. I was loving the braid today. You looked fabulous, played fabulous. How did you feel out here playing with the Vulcan? Conditions a little bit different to maybe what you're used to. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, I think it was good that we got a few extra days of practice. We got here on Wednesday, really just got a feel for the courts, got a feel it's a little bit of a thinner air here in Dallas, and obviously it takes a little bit to get used to the Vulcan because we've been playing with the Lifetime. Oh my gosh, sorry. But I think we got used to it. You know, it's really nice having a match under our belt. The Utah Black Diamonds are a really strong team, so we're just happy to get the win here.
So, Big H, Halloween, what a day to be playing pickleball.
Yep.
What's the costume here, my friend?
I think Gabe and I are going to go as Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Oh.
We're going to go to Spirit Halloween later. But I know my mom in her class is watching, so I just want to say what's up, guys. And shout out Girl and C-Bus. Let's go.
Let's go. I love that. I love
Like
the
that
Thing
shout-out.
1 and Thing 2. Kate, it wasn't a costume earlier this year. You wore the white dress and walked down the aisle with our guy Charlie. Will there be an actual costume out of you here today?
Maybe I could do like a bride zombie, like a bridezilla move. That would be kind of fun. Like have like the white, but then have like a little blood. That might be cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
I love that. Let's see that happen. And Hayden, if you look up in the crowd, we already have a Thing 1 and Thing 2
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
to compete with.
We can be 3 and 4.
All right, 3 and 4 coming to join 1 and 2. You guys were terrific. It only took matches 1, 2, and 3. Well done, you guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.